Um, all right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, my viewers. Today's date happens to be on the 17th of July 2025, and I'm here to address a particular question. Um, if this is your first time of coming across my videos, I'm Mr. Chooks by name, and my farm here is Canson's Farm, where I raise catfishes and broilers, and I particularly talk about catfishes on this um, very channel. So those are my pawns over there. So this morning there are questions which people have asked, and I'm here to just address those questions. We have addressed one, which is the pond capacity to raise 1,000 fish or 2,000 fish. So please just do us a favor by subscribing to our channel. It's very important. All right, let's dive into why we are here. So if you are raising 1,000 fish, we are using 1,000 fish for example. So the total of what you will be needing is as from 100 bags to 110 bags, excluding 1.8 or 1.5. So total of what you will be needing is from 100 bags to 110 bags. Now, talking about raising a catfish from juvenile to 1 kg, it depends on the level of 1 kg that you want. It depends on what you call 1 kg. Some persons consider that they have gotten 1 kg when they have like 50% of their fish at 1 kg. Maybe the biggest fish they have should be around 1.2, 1.3. But here in my farm, I consider achievement of 1 kg when the least of my fish should be 1 kg, or if too small, 800 gram. So that is what I consider as 1 kg and above. I call it 1 kg and above. So now after this, I will later come in another video to talk about the profitability. That is what you can get if you do it well, the profit that will come from it. Though we are not going to be exact, because profit, there are differences in profit, because there are so many factors that can contribute to either you get a good profit or you did not get a good one. Now I said you'll be needing 100 bags to 110 bags. But for me, I budget 110 bags. That is it. Now, formally, I use uh, one bag of either 1.5, 1.8 to start, whichever one, whichever size that I carry, sometimes 1 mm, whichever size of fish that I carried, that I ordered. So now I use one bag, and I recommend one bag also, that is 5 kg. And I also use 10 bags of 2 mm for 1,000 fish. We are talking about 1,000 fish, please. So whichever one you're doing, if you are doing 500, you have to split it. If you are doing 2,000, you have to plus it. You have to times it into 2. So formally, I use 10 bags of 2 mm, 20 bags of 3 mm, 30 bags of 4 mm, 30 bags of 6 mm, then 20 bags of 9 mm. But in this my previous fish that I just raised, I went through a little bit difficulty. I discovered that especially blue crown, the size of 2 mm have reduced, even almost smaller than 1.8, which was difficult for my fish to eat when they were bigger. So that was what I encountered. The sizes were too small, too tiny. this time around. So because of that, this time around I'm reducing my bags of 2 to 7 bags, then 3 to 15 bags, 4 30 bags, 6 30 bags, and then 9 28 bags. So that is how I'm going to take it this time around because of this reason that I just gave you. And the reason why I'm also reducing the 3 is because 3 and 4 contain the same thing. So it's just because of the size. So once they are able to pick 4 it contains the same thing with the uh, for that is 3 So now let's go ahead. I have mentioned the number of bags. So now presently uh this video will be long. So presently, let's start from your fish. You are getting your fish. You are getting 1,000 fish. I got my juvenile now for 120 naira, which is to say a thousand is 120,000. Please, if you are with your biro and paper, please put this down. So now 120,000 for your juvenile, 1,000 pieces. Then I bought 1.8 for 24,000 skirting, 24,000 skirting. So please be putting it down. Then presently 2 blue crown. I'm using blue crown. Skirting, the local one, is almost cheaper now from blue crown. So blue crown presently is 34,000 for 2 When you times it times 7, you're getting 238,000. 238,000 for your 2 Then your 3 now is 29,400 naira. When you times it times 15, you are getting 441,000. 441,000. Then 4 is 27,700 presently. When you times it by 30, you are getting 831,000. 831,000. Then once I leave 4 I move straight to echo float. So that is it. Echo float, I do 6 So 6 echo float now is 21,200. 21,200. If you times it by 30, you are getting 636,000. Then 9 echo float is 21,300. When you times it by 28, you are getting 596,400 naira. 596,400 naira. Now I use echo float. You can also use other feed. You can use whichever feed you deem fit. Vita is there in the market. Aqua Boom is there in the market. Blue Crown is there. Top feed is there. What is it called? Aqualis is there. Different type of feed are there in the market, but please, I must advise, make sure you use the recognized available feed in the market, please, because I have been there. So no matter what somebody will tell you, we'll give you the best, we'll do this one, forget about it. Go to the market, get the recognized uh, commercial feed that is in the market. Forget about those things. I have been there and it did not work out well. I can tell you the truth. And that is just what so many people have been eager to hear from me since. There was a particular feed company that I got involved with, and the feed did not work out well. In fact, it was even killing my fish. But that aside, I'm not here to mention names of company or whatsoever. Like exactly, that is the one that happened to me, so that it won't look like I'm trying to sabotage somebody's business. So let's get to the total of what we are calculating. So when you plus all these things, the total gives you 2,886,400 naira. 2,886,400 naira. Your fish and your feed to raise 1,000 fish. And mind you, fueling is not there, transport is not there. So all these things, there are difference in it. There are different ways people do those ones. There are people who can raise 1,000 fish without buying a single fuel. So it depends on. So what we have to consider now is that raising 1,000 fish costs from 2,800,000 to 300,000. That is sorry, 2,800,000 to 3 million. Understand? Raising 1,000 fish at the moment, 2,800,000 to 300, and that is to 3 million. Sorry for that, to 3 million. So that is what it costs at the moment. So what brings this different in price is that uh, in different locations, prices of feed are different. Different locations, prices of feed are different. So it can affect the price difference. And also, if you are fueling your transport whatsoever, if you are paying a worker, all these things can affect your price. It can bring difference in price. So that is it for the amount you need and bags of feed you need to raise 1,000 fish. All right, thank you all very much, and God bless you. This video is getting more longer. Like I said, please do us a favor by subscribing to our channel. And also, if there is anything you would like us to address, please you can reach me on 080-678-65-115. And please, I said reach me. You can call me on direct call, you can chat me up, you can call me on WhatsApp, anyone you deem fit. So for some people to be asking me, can I call you? Yes, you can call me. That is why the number is there. I don't reject people's call. The only way I will not talk or I didn't pick your call is because maybe I'm not with my phone, or I'm on the road. I'm moving on the road. And that is the only way. If I pick your call, I might tell you that I will talk with you later. It's either I'm on the road or I am eating. These are two things, two major things that can make me not to speak with anybody. Far from that, anytime you can call me, or maybe I'm just working in my farm, maybe I'm busy doing something, so that also can contribute to it. You can call me. So I didn't put out the number for you to begin to ask me, can I call you? I'm not that kind of a person. Put a call. I'm a businessman, so any call that comes my way, I pick the call. That is what it is. Thank you all very much, and God bless you. Remain blessed.